What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost Shot here, and today, this is the first episode of the Roman Ghost podcast, and I'm here co-hosting with the penniless and the Roman Ortega himself. We're gonna be talking about some random stuff, honestly, getting into some deep conversations, and last but not least, maybe giving some advice because some of y'all need it, low key.
That's
But
actually
welcome to the
crazy.
podcast. We upload every single Friday, and so if you need just a little outburst from the world, here we are to take that for you. Here we go, episode 1. Go ahead.
Trust is like an eraser. It gets smaller after every mistake.
I love how kid smiled when he started saying it. Yo, yeah. kid was like, yo, I like that. Okay, so Roman, what was the question you asked like 30 seconds ago before we started the recording?
So, hold up. Oh yeah, what came first? The orange? Like the fruit orange or the color orange?
I think the color orange.
The color orange?
You're gonna have to explain why, bro.
Yeah, why do you think? Why do you think so?
I can't tell you why the color orange came first. Let's go back into the Jurassic Park history type.
Jurassic Park.
Okay, so let me take you back down to my ancestors type. When the mucking monkeys used to bring the giraffes over here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So monkeys get giraffe and giraffe blood orange, and that's how the color orange became, I think, distinct.
Right, kid, right. Yo, that's out.
All right, so you said yourself that you think the fruit came first. Why? So-
Obviously, the fruit came first because you know why? If you think about it, what did come first, the color orange or the fruit? Because if you think about it, well, how did the fruit orange get grown, or how did that even come into fruition? Did somebody plant the fucking seed, or an alien come up another fucking universe and be like, "You know what, fruit orange is
I don't think. I think this guy's just trying to talk about how a orange grows. I don't think he's actually answering the
No.
question.
I got
So-
you, kid. I got you, kid. I speak kid. All right. So Pete came in luck, kid. What he's saying is, you gotta really think about it, right? In the beginning of time, what would come first, the word orange or the fruit? The fruit has to be planted somehow, some way.
How did the word orange even get invented? How did the word orange even come into fruition?
All right, we ain't going that deep because damn, we're gonna go far back. But if you really think about it, the earth had to, or God, right, had to plant, fruit around, and that means the orange had to come first. The word was just invented after because some random
Stop yapping, kid.
some random white kid, you know what I'm saying, was like, this is a great word, and they named the fruit and they named the color, right? So that's how it has to be, bro.
That's the thing. That's what I don't get. So they named the fruit orange, right? And then they named the color after the fruit, right? Because it's the same color.
Right.
But what I'm trying to figure out. So for example, why didn't they call apples red? Oh, I might eat this red.
No, you want to get into that? Now, here's my actual question. And my sister brought this up the other day. So, you know what everyone knows, and Charles, please put this on the page, on the screen. Everyone knows what a red onion looks like. That's orange. Yep. Or that's purple, not orange. That's purple. What are you talking about, red onion? Who named it red onion, even though it's purple?
Bruh. That's English, bro.
Okay, guys, I got it. Why is the color red red? Pigments are pigments from red come from matter. And red oil time and cinder bars and artificial chemical compounds. The red pigment it used for the figures of roads and the tightest are altarpiece, the assumption of 1556 of 18 in the million, which is derived from brown cinnabar.
So kid, did you get that from AI? What was that?
This guy said something about about chemical something. What the what the hell did we get chemical?
Something about matter.
Yo,
There's something about matter and chemicals, bro. Bro sounded like he was about to start like a portal.
Talking about the matter and the chemical compound and how we talked into fruition of the association of 1556 of 18 of Vermont million, which is derived from the ground cinnabar.
so so let's just say that we all agree that Kid is the kind of guy that will build a way to the quantum realm.
Yes.
Yo, kid would be the reason Stranger Things start, bro. Like that ass.
Bro, that's so.
Already in my basement going down there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got Demogorgons down there.
Yo, he's like, I gotta keep food somehow. I gotta get the meat somehow.
Somehow, some way, bro. What do you mean, man?
Demogorgon meat tastes like a steak.
Yo, pause. Demogorgon meat. Hey, yo.
Blood, it has historically been associated with sacrifice, danger, and terror.
Bro, kid, do you live to be like what is it called? A description of a book? Like
This guy's literally a cartoon character, bro.
bro's dead ass from an anime, bro. This is a clone. This is not Kid, bro. This is a clone.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get. This is outrageous.
All right. How about we change the topic?
Yeah, let's get.
How about we change?
Let's get a little
We
bit
change
deep.
the topic before.
Let's get a little deep. All right. So.
Because I got something.
Okay, go ahead.
Unless you want to go.
No, go ahead.
All right.
Hold on. Etymologies of word detective subjects to the term first used to describe the red was the pro-Egyptian Europe word ruba. Over the centuries, the root word became the world's traveler color describing term, which is the color red.
Bro, kid, you gotta send me this. Like, where the hell are you pulling this from, bro?
Yo, that reminds me of when I literally did the whole like chemical like thing of
About
a
a
nuke,
nuclear?
and I'm just like, in short words, it's a nuke. That like
Damn.
that's insane, bro.
All right.
Okay,
So,
now
go ahead.
let's topic switch before we lose more brain cells.
Before we lose viewer attraction, let's go.
All right. So something that's gonna make us feel old when we're literally like not even that old is that sooner or later these days are gonna be called the 20s, and then in 2030 it's gonna be called the 30s, and then 2040 it's gonna be called the 40s. They're already calling the 10s the 2010s. They're already calling them the 10s.
How did the first century begin?
Yeah, they probably. You're asking how the first century began?
Yeah, how did
No.
the first century begin?
Well, no. Like, kid, what are you talking about?
But
Where did you?
the first
No,
century is
where,
like when
where in that conversation did you hear that part, bro? Like, I want to know.
this guy makes it crazy.
The year 80 through 100. The second century began in 8101, continued through 8200. By the exploration, the 20th century comprised the year of AD 1901 throughout the 2000s. Therefore, the 21st century began on the 1st of January 2001 and will continue throughout the 31st of December 2100.
Bro, I feel like
Century started.
a lot. Bro,
Okay, so that's when the first century
The
began. The first century began in January 2001.
So what I'm hearing is Kid is like the guy that, like, if we have a good question but we want to know like the origin about it, we just tell Kid to look it up. Instead of us going, Charles, look this up, put it on the screen, we could be like, Kid, give us the information.
Yo, Nah, cause this guy, I'm pretty sure the first century was when Adam and Eve was here. I think that's when the first century started, bruh.
I think Crystal is Eve and kid's Adam.
Like these guys.
Adam and Eve were the
Shut.
first humans being created according to the traditions of Christianity and Islam and Judaism. God spent 6 days creating all different elements of the universe and
True.
created Adam on the final day before he rested. God created Eve from Adam's rib to be a healer for hell.
That's true. I was there.
I was, I, bro went back in time. All you see is a vlog camera. He's just like this. He's just like this. Look, it's Adam and Eve, bro.
Yeah.
Bro just starts ripping out the phone. The chat is like, "What? How did you do that, bro?"
Nah. God would have sent me back. He's like, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah,
And
he'll
then
give you that.
he would
You
have.
just hear that deep ass voice.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be here. And I just like teleport back in my normal time.
Just Drew.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
I was talking to a time teleport machine. Go back to the very first when he created Adam and Eve. Tell him not to create that bitch and just to have manpower. 3 full manpower.
So basically,
Alright,
what he just said is he doesn't want women on the earth. No.
Honestly, like, okay, listen. As annoying as women get, we would not survive without them. So, like, I can't really agree with that. But
And you need to get away
I
from
mean, but
them.
like, if God really wanted to, he can make it so we don't need them.
I mean, that's true. Obviously,
But
he's
but
God. But like,
but while you're watching this video, we're not sexist. We're just putting out different things. Chill out. Don't click off this video. Don't unsubscribe. All right.
anyways, about history, right?
Right.
Since we're like going back in time, right? How do you think? Because there's actually like a lot of ways people like a lot of theories on how the dinosaurs, died.
Yeah.
How do you think the dinosaurs died?
Through an asteroid.
Okay.
Asteroid, right?
So kids still. I think he's searching it up right now. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they confirmed it's an asteroid. There's still a lot of theories, but 'cause literally the asteroid landed in the Gulf of Mexico. So
It wasn't the Gulf of Mexico, and it was called the what? And it ended what dinosaurs and throughout the what creation fucking what word is that word I'm looking for?
it landed in Mexico. It landed in Mexico, though. That's all I know.
Fuck,
And
hold
then
on.
on like the northeastern side of Mexico, like it's like right where the Gulf of Mexico is at, basically.
I don't know, bro. I think they just got sick and tired and they moved planets.
The main culprit volcanic eruptions that caused the large-scale climate change. Most also have been involved together with more gradual changes to the Earth climate that happened over millions of years.
I think
Which caused dinosaurs to go extinct. The explanation which caused this mass extinction, scientists have focused on events that would have altered our planet's climate in drastic, powerful ways that leading to a theory is that a huge asteroid slash comet slammed into Earth 65 million years ago, blocking sunlight, changing the climate, and setting off global world fires.
bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
I think Goku just did a spirit bomb. Just I think he just said
So-
and just boom. You know what I'm saying?
So just side note, the dinosaurs.
Created these ugly ass lizard looking things. They throw them a fucking rock.
Just tell them a rock.
So a side note, the asteroid did land in Mexico's Yucatan and Mexico. All right, so
Peninsula.
yeah, Yucatan, and then freaking
Peninsula.
yeah, and then so there's also this other theory, biblical theory, all right,
Right.
that because you know how they said the devil tried to get higher than God.
Right.
in the Bible that he got cast out of heaven, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a theory that people say that when God cast out the devil, that he was the asteroid that hit Earth, taking out all the dinosaurs and stuff like
Dang,
that.
Satan, you that big? You big bag? Oh my gosh. You telling me you so big you kill all the dinosaurs? I could have had a pet raptor. But your big bag wanted to jump on.
Pet raptor.
Yo, come on.
Better than a guard dog, at least.
Bro, imagine having a raptor, bro. Like, you could get to any destination in like 3 seconds, bro. It's faster than a car, bro. Like, come on,
You
man.
do know that raptors are not that big, right?
Go out there, get them out of stories. That bitch would just take 3 guys up to be across the fucking next across the next country.
Bro takes one step and he's already in China, bro. Like, come on, man.
Nah, listen, raptors are like the size are like really small, so I don't think you could really like ride that junk, bruh. Like, if you're thinking about Jurassic World, but like scientifically, raptors are not even that big.
The size of chickens.
That
Yeah,
ass?
they're like the
Oh,
size
I'm
of
thinking
chickens,
about an
yeah.
arc. I'm thinking about arc.
You think-
No, dead ass. In art, the microraptor, that's what raptors really look like.
Okay.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, a compy. There's a compy too, so those junks are hella small.
My bad. Didn't know I was with dinosaur experts right here. My bad.
Bro, trust me,
Bro,
I used to be a dinosaur geek.
I know if I bring my sister in, she could give me like a historical lesson on each dinosaur. So.
All right, listen. Biggest land dinosaur.
Biggest land dinosaur?
Yeah, land. Not marine, land.
I don't freaking know.
You don't know it? You don't know it?
No.
It's like that's okay. I'm
But
gonna
I
give
can
you a
see
hint.
it, but I don't know the name.
Argentina. I'm gonna give you a hint. Argentina.
Oh.
Like Argentina is literally in its name.
Like it scared the shit out of me.
Huh?
There's no way, bruh.
Bro, I don't know dinosaurs like everyone else, bro.
Bruh, come on, man. It's literally like the most typical name. No.
Dinosaurs, the Brontosaurus, Allosaurus, Stegosaurus, and then there's fucking the Rex. There's something Rex, Spinosaurus, and there's Spinosaurus, the Ankylosaurus, and then there's Titanosaurus, and
So the dinosaur I'm talking about is like the Brontosaurus,
Oh, okay, so you're
but
talking about
way bigger.
You're talking
Way
about
bigger.
You're
No.
you're talking about the fucking what was it called? The Titanosaurus. That's what it's called.
Nope.
Yes, it is. The Titanosaurus is the biggest Brachiosaurus that was ever walking this earth.
The
Search it up.
Argentinosaurus was the biggest long-necked dinosaur. Was the Argentinosaurus, bruh.
Was it Argentina or was it Titano? I think it was Titano.
Argentino. Search it up, bruh. Argentinosaurus, bruh.
Titano versus.
Oh my gosh. The length is 130 feet.
Yeah.
This thing weighed this thing weighed 220,000 pounds. From 110 to 220,000 pounds.
Look at it compared to a human.
Brachiosaurus, like I was right. Argentinosaurus, the other one, and then the fucking Titanosaurus, the long one.
Alright, we're gonna put it. This is dang.
To be slightly larger dinosaurs.
Bro, there's a child standing at the foot and like
It's slightly
the leg is taller than Shaquille O'Neal. Golly. Bro, that's actually insane.
Bro, just compare that to now. Like the tallest animal right now is a giraffe. Now compare the giraffe to that.
Bro, imagine you wake up one day.
fucking picture of a giraffe compared to an Argentinosaurus. Like, no, hombre, la chingada. It's only its leg.
Bro,
It's
imagine
literally-
you wake up one day and you just see a big dinosaur just outside your window. What are you doing, bro?
And it's
I am
just if it was like a casual thing, if it was like a thing that's
jumping in
been
the
happening every day,
toilet.
because you know, like
I'm jumping out my window. I'm jumping in the toilet like Jurassic Park and hoping the motherfucker doesn't see me.
But
Okay,
also, you do know that staying still doesn't actually work. Like when there's a T-Rex, staying still does not work.
yo,
No.
question. If like dinosaurs were still alive and there was the possibility you can train a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you train?
Uh, Spinosaurus.
Damn. Utahraptor.
A
Wait,
The
hold up.
Spinosaurus.
Utahraptor.
I need to see how that
The
looks.
Yukon Raptor. That's pretty good. But I'll go with the
Eudoraptor.
Spino.
Oh, this
Spino can
guy.
be.
Yeah, that's a good.
Spino,
That's a good one.
Spino can go underwater. He could be on land, and he can fucking, if he wants to be, he can be amphibious.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like the Utahraptor looks cool.
I go with Spino.
And actually, a Utahraptor you could actually like ride. So you know, and it's fast. So
I,
it's like a really feathered, like I mean,
We're
obviously,
doing something.
scientifically, all dinosaurs were feathered, but like the Utahraptor is like, I don't know, I just like it. It just looks tough.
bro, I forgot like how to. Bro, don't even ask me how to say it. But I'll send the way it's spelled, so you guys can probably say it because I'll chalk the name like it's nothing,
I
bro. But I remember this dinosaur as being one of my my favorite dinosaurs to look at, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
One of my classmates.
All right, hold on.
Husband is
Let's
a
send this real quick.
YouTuber.
All right, that it has like
hold up,
the
I'm
horns
about to
going
look at
back.
it, cause
It's like cocked back type thing.
Huh?
His
oh,
hairline
a
receding.
parasaur.
Yeah, there you go. I ain't trying to slaughter no names, you know what I'm saying? But that boy go cool.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to be a fucking YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber.
The one with that like slant, like with that like extra like thing at the back of his head.
Yeah.
Go for it, Deshaun. Why
He
not?
looked
Yeah.
funny looking. He looked like he got some big ass lips though.
Hold up, what was that dinosaur? That had a freaking. Oh wait, it's the Packy or the
Jackie
Bacchosaurus?
said it was
Packy, however you call it, the one with the really hard head.
Yeah, it's called a
Oh yeah,
backup.
the bald dude.
Pachycephalosaurus. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told
the
you. I
bald dude.
I know all my dinosaurs,
The
nigga.
Pachycephalosaurus bald dude.
I know my
The
dinosaurs,
bald
nigga.
dude.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but
That dinosaur got to be like at least top two for me.
what the para?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, yeah, that dinosaur is low key iconic. Nothing's more iconic than the T-Rex, clearly, but and there's the Triceratops is also really iconic.
Triceratops, Stegosaurus,
Uh,
an
yeah, the
Ankylosaurus. You
Stegosaurus.
know what the fucking Ankylosaurus is? Y'all know what an
Yeah.
Anky is? What
Oh,
is an
who?
Anky? An Anky.
An Anki?
Is it a what?
What is an Anky?
You don't know you don't know that dinosaur with the really hard shell and then the ball at the end of its tail to smack things.
Anky.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Anky. That's what they call the Ankylosaurus.
the Ankylosaurus.
Okay, so since Roman kind of knows dinosaurs, what is an Allosaurus?
Allosaurus. Hold up.
It's kind of
Brain went.
The
Brain went.
Allosaurus?
it kind of looks like a baby T-Rex.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. It's like way smaller.
Yeah. Okay, then what is a Baryonyx?
Hold up. Look at the Alloposaurus. It looks like a dog, but like
Bro. Hold on. Why?
Alloposaurus.
Hold on. You gotta see this. What is this?
Search up
What the frick is this freaking dinosaur? Bro looks so derpy, bro.
Yeah, the Allosaurus is.
Bro,
Hold up.
bro look like he lost brain cells on the way back, bro.
You're looking. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Alloposaurus or whatever.
Yeah. That looked like a dog that got special, bruh. That dog got some good stuff, bruh.
I want those guys to search this up. A baryonyx.
Baryonyx.
Mm-hmm. It is a
Oh
berry.
yeah, bruh. Yeah, it's like a Spinosaurus, but without the spine.
Yeah.
Bro. Is this channel just gonna become about dinosaurs?
Yes. We're gonna make this about dinosaurs now. I don't care, bruh. Dinosaur enthusiasts.
Dinosaur is gay.
Dinosaur is gay.
No, I said dinosaur is game.
Game. Do you think dragons used to exist?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you believe that a dragon can be a dinosaur?
Yeah, I see my sons
I
getting changed.
I think.
Okay, you can turn off your
It's
camera.
literally a reptile. It's literally a flying reptile, so I think it should be allowed to be called a dinosaur.
Wait, what? You think a dinosaur should be a drag or what? A dragon is
No, I feel like a dragon should be considered a dinosaur. It's literally just a flying reptile. Just a giant flying reptile. Just like for example the pterodactyl, right?
Yeah.
So it's a flying dinosaur. It's just breathes fire.
True.
Or maybe we don't even know if it really breathed fire. So, for example, what if it was like, what if dragons did exist? They just did not breathe fire. I feel
True.
like, I feel like dragons low-key did exist though. I don't know.
Yo, can we talk about what's it called? This I want to know this for all the listeners that are not watching like what's it called, like on YouTube and stuff. For all the people that are listening on like Spotify, Apple Music, we got a question. And I know you guys can't see it, but for the people that are watching on YouTube, why the frick? How did it get that damn dark? You turned into blackness, bro.
Bro, I'm outside, man.
Also, if you guys don't know,
What do you
Roman is
expect?
in his car right now recording this podcast. We were supposed to shoot it on the game, and the way this podcast was gonna work is that what is it called? Is that we record gameplay and we talk over it, right? But there's no sound to the gameplay. You just have something to watch in the background, right? But instead, we actually started having just a conversation because Roman's not at his house right now, so he's on the phone in the car. This is pure dedication. For the people that are watching on like Apple Music or Spotify, please give us a high rating. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get out there. But for the people on YouTube, just like the video and subscribe. Anyway, let's get back to it.
All right. So now, no more about dinosaurs, because that probably got boring for people wanting to actually like
Yo, kid, you
hear
look like Danny
reasonable
Phantom.
talk.
Kid turned into Danny Phantom, bro.
Hey, threw on a background effect, so it cuts out my background. I like it.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do that earlier. I didn't know you were gonna do it now. Is that Deshaun?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Deshaun? All right, so now we gotta talk about this because I know this is not like a podcast question, but it's definitely a question I've been asked, and I want your opinion on this, okay? All right, so Pew Game and Lock In. A question I've been asked, and this kind of goes into like relationship, but also kind of not. But I've seen this on my stream a lot, and they've been wanting an answer, and I haven't gave it yet. So the question is, hypothetically speaking, you find yourself, you know what I'm saying, starting to like your best friend's girlfriend, right? And not best friend. Let's say your friend's girlfriend, right? But you're not that close to that person. So technically, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be anything outrageous, but you still want to do it, right? Now, someone said in the chat to reply to that person's message before was, "Well, just get over it." Because she's already taken, and the guy goes, "Nah, I want what I want." So, what is your opinion on that? Who do you think is in the right, and who do you
Honestly,
think is in the wrong?
I'm not gonna take a girl that's taken.
Right. Okay. Come on.
So
Hey,
like, I'm not gonna encourage a girl to cheat.
same.
Like that's what I'm getting at. So at this point, that guy is just encouraging people to cheat. Who the guy that says, "Nah, I take what I want" or whatever,
I get what I
he's
want. Yeah.
encouraging people to cheat. So that's kind of messed up because if like if he has his own girlfriend, right? For example,
Go ahead.
he probably doesn't if he's that desperate. But uh, I said if she cheated on him, how would he feel?
mm.
No idea.
You gotta like open your
I
eyes
mean,
to
he's
what
probably
you're.
like a cuck. He's probably if he don't care, then he's a cuck, the biggest cuck ever. But uh, other than that, yeah, like
He's a
if he
goodie.
does care,
He's a goodie.
What?
He's a goodie. What are they called? Debbie's and Biggies fucking those. I forgot. I need to show you that stupid video that I'm talking about.
Kid, are you recording off of like
yo,
your camera mic?
Wait, am I?
hold on, I am getting a call. I will be back.
Okay, we'll
Trust.
pause. We'll go ahead.
No, I'm not recording on my. Wait, what?
I think that that's well.
I don't know, cause it sounds like lower and like more distorted than like when you usually talk and like when we're playing.
Just me.
I forgot to ask you that in the beginning, but then we started having this big conversation, and I didn't want to cut it off. So like,
No, I'm still using my ready default price effects. Off, let's turn that off. This is my default. Red, red. No, I mean it's saying I'm recording through my mic.
okay,
All right, I am now
Yeah.
back.
all right.
Maybe
You can't
I
even
don't
you
know.
can't
Is
you
that
can't
better
even see
now?
me. So why turn on my camera? But
Wait, hold on. What?
Is that better now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better now. Yeah.
How about now?
Nah, still the same.
Now?
Nope.
Now?
wait,
Still the
wait,
same.
what
Kid.
happened?
Ah, fuck this bullshit.
I was saying like Kid's mic sounds a little bit more distorted than when he usually is playing with us.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to see what that is. I was seeing if he was recording off his
I don't
camera
know
mic, but it's cool.
my mic needs to be cleaned up.
Anyways, so where were we? Right.
Yo,
The
for the
guy's a cuck.
wait for the YouTube people, I'm glad you get to see this. For the all like audio listeners, Kid is cleaning his mic as we speak, so to see if it's wrong, like messed up. All right, keep going, Robert.
All right. So as I was saying, the guy's a cuck. If he allows his girl to cheat, he's a cuck. And speaking of cuck, there was this one time where I saw this guy post something about, oh, just because I let my girlfriend enjoy herself with other guys doesn't mean I'm a cuck.
Oh,
Do you think that's a cuck?
um, I wouldn't know. I don't know.
That's not a fucking relationship. That's sweet. That's some shit my fucking sister does with her boyfriend. I swear to God. That's sweet. And her boyfriend are like that. You know that.
Well, yeah.
You know that. But you and her boyfriend are like that.
Well,
They're swingers. Like, look, if y'all would met my sister, she lives in Dallas. If y'all would meet her or whatever, like literally, she'll probably go sleep with y'all and go back to her boyfriend the next night.
And her boyfriend knows.
and the boyfriend knows, and is okay with it.
Yo.
That's what I say. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, I like zoned out for like 3 minutes. What just happened in those last 30 seconds, bro?
We're talking about
That
open relationships.
nah, this freaking kid was talking about how his sister freaking talks to be sleeping with other guys, and her boyfriend knows about it. And when she comes back to her boyfriend, he doesn't care that she slept with other guys. He's a cuck.
Oh.
that nod, that nod from kid is
I
low
like how
key.
kid's honest. I like how he's able to express this. Like I'm glad this is like a platform where like everyone's just like, all right, you know what, we can just talk about this. All right, so let's get into this. We're gonna go deep into a question, and I'm gonna give like some background knowledge, and then we're gonna go into it. Okay, ready? So,
Oh.
we're gonna start like this. Everyone and their mamas right now, which is the or the top topic on YouTube and actually probably all of social media, is how Rockstar hates us and GTA 6 is delayed again. Right now,
Again,
yeah.
I have not been keeping up with the Rockstar news. Again.
Yeah, so it might, it might. Well, they said it might be delayed again because it's coming out next year, right? It's supposed to. Yo, kids, it's supposed to come out next year, around, around like, I don't know. I think they said like May or something. Bro, kid, what is up with you, bro? Or March, something like that. March or May, somewhere in there, right? And what is it called? Yo, chill out, bro.
And then when I look directly into the camera, like I'm looking over, so
You're just like, damn. Um, so it's supposed to be delayed for like March 26th or something like that, right? And
oh
so,
my god. Fucking like Stranger Things too. Me and Chris are really mad about Stranger Things. We keep pushing that shit back, saying they're gonna release it, and nothing. Nothing.
nothing, right? So,
What?
kid is like a lost dog.
Bro, trust. Once it's you said it's about to be delayed to like March, right?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Once it hits March, it's about to be delayed again. Trust.
No, so like that's the big thing that everyone's talking about is that Rockstar they kind of made it feel like it's solidified on March because like now if you go to like PlayStation or Xbox or like even PC, you could search up GTA 6 and it'll let you wishlist it, right? But which we've never seen before, and we've got news about this like 2 years ago, right? So now people are like, okay, so it's probably gonna be in March, but then Rockstar put it up like another note or something like that, solidifying like this might not be the official date type thing, and it might go to like October or like November of 2026. And so the top topic, and if I'm correct, I think it was like last week or so, number one on the chart was people dissing Rockstar on like this whole like setback. But honestly, I'm not mad that they're like delaying the game because that means they're putting more effort into the game, which it better be worth the $70 that I'm about to be spending. It better be. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like a little bit, kind of disappointed. You telling me you spent like what, 2 million on this game, and we're slacking. So Roman, how do you feel about the GTA 6 like delayed and all that stuff? Don't go to it.
I can't. I can't really say much because I play on Xbox One, bruh. So I'm not even gonna be able to play GTA 6. So like.
Well, by then, we'll make some arrangements. That's GTA 6.
So
I need you playing.
I mean, it depends. I mean, I think it's better. I mean, I like how they delay it so that people don't leave GTA 5 so fast. But like,
Yeah.
it's I don't know.
Okay,
It's
but
kind of dumb too because why? Because yeah, they're putting effort into it, but like it doesn't mean like like for example, what if it does come out bad?
I would cry.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, okay, all this time just like we waited this long just for a game that's horrible. I mean, none of the GTA games were really bad, but I mean, like, just in case, you know?
Right. But we already had like GTA 5 for like over a decade,
Yep.
and we still haven't even got like a beta of GTA 6.
Bro, there's no way fucking GTA's been out for fucking over a decade, over 12
Bro,
years.
bro.
Yeah, it has. It's been
It
over
was released
13.
2013, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out in 2013, September 8, 2013. I remember that damn day, September 8th of 2000, fucking 2013.
So close. September 17th of 2013.
17.
You were close though. Yeah. But yeah, so like recently around like 2022, we got like the PlayStation Enhanced Edition, like the PS5 Pro, or like or PlayStation 5 like edition, right? And then also like the Xbox Series S and X, like new gen edition, and supposedly is the worst rated like product from Rockstar. Like that's over like the disc that they did for Red Dead Redemption. That's over the disc that they did for the other GTA's. That's over all those. The enhanced edition for the newer consoles got the most disc out of all of the other things.
Because everybody's good. Everybody like, bro, it's just the same bullshit with just a graphical upgrade.
It literally
Cuando?
looks
No.
maybe a little bit better.
That's all it was. It was just the same exact fucking game copy with just a graphical upgrade. That's it.
Right, or like a performance update.
A
Like
performance upgrade. That's it. When it can run at 60 frames a second now.
great. I was fine with the 30 frames. Like
Yeah. Huh? I do. Oh.
Oh shit, we're getting 60 or fuck. Let's see what we can do now. Nothing new.
Huh?
maybe my game looks a little bit smoother, but it's okay. Like, bro, it's
I don't think I've ever experienced any fucking
So like,
speed. I've always
so,
had
but yeah,
nothing.
that's what everybody's like pissed off about. Like, it's still gonna be 30 frames.
bro.
That's what I've been seeing everywhere. That, oh, why are they only like? Cause come on, it's a new game. It's understandable that people are gonna be mad, but at the same time, you can't really hate on it because they've been spending so much time on it, and
Okay,
it's just like,
no, but we can diss them for 30 frames because let's really talk about this. My game
Yeah, exactly.
can
That's more.
my game can run from 60 and up. So how are you a $2 million company and you're telling me you're only running at 30?
it sounds like you're raging. It's like the way you rage against COD. How are you a $2 billion company and I'm still lagging in these servers?
It's true though, cause like what, bro? You make more money than me, and my game don't even lag. Maybe it's a little bit glitchy, but like I'm an indie game. You got $2 billion. Fix your damn game.
Yo, Loki though, like you should leave. You know how the. All right, I don't know if I should say this, but about the zombies, you know that little bug you got for the zombies.
Yeah, you could talk about it. We could talk about it.
All right, because I'm not trying to like release like spoil the game, but
No. If
like you know how they
if
like
it does to come to a point where like you do like leak something, I'll just like bleep it out or whatever.
yeah.
But go ahead.
So like you should low key leave in the zombies like bugging out towards you. You should low key leave that in. That makes it so much scarier.
I would probably leave it as like a mode and call it like glitch out or something like that, right? Because then it's like it's more terrifying, yes, and I think it low key adds to like the whole like effect. But I
Nah,
also
nigga, you just came up with that. I'm gonna come up with a mode, a zombie mode that's called glitch out, and every time the zombies are gonna come at you, it's gonna look like they're coming out the ground, but they're gonna be stuttering, glitching, actually backing into the ground, but they're not. They're not. It's gonna look like that. It's gonna look like they're stuttering and graphing back into the ground. But as soon as they come out, try to hit you, they look like they hit you. but it's not gonna hit you. But then it's gonna hit you. It's gonna triple fake you. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? It did hit me.
Bro, kid, your game mode would probably send me into a seizure, bro. Like,
It probably would.
I think I think I would lose brain cells playing that because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know what's going on, bro.
You don't know the zombies moving. It'll be different every time. Every time they come out, they'll be like, "Oh, bitch, you think I'm gonna come at you?" Boom, 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 back to the ground.
Well, I got you. Not T, but a question. Worst interaction with a girl.
Worst interaction with a girl. Um, I don't know.
That's crazy. How did I die?
I think honestly, my worst reaction with or interaction with a girl is where she pushed her boyfriend out the way just to talk to me.
That's insane.
Um,
That's actually
I'm not
crazy.
joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Bro isn't even wanting the girl and he's still rizzing them up, bro. Like
Um, this was like the last year in middle school, so 8th grade. I just duplicated the freaking canister. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. The canister is supposed to be put somewhere else, so it's not even supposed to be here. All right, keep the zombies away, bro.
so
What's your weirdest reaction or interaction with the girl?
Back, boys.
Hey, kid actually came back like in a pretty decent timing. Okay, kid, I see you, bro.
I told you I was gonna take that long.
So kid, what's your so Roman just asked a question and my response was, oh, here's the question. The question is, what's your weirdest interaction with a girl? Right?
your worst reaction with a girl.
Oh, worse. And mine was a girl pushed her boyfriend out the way just to talk to me.
Mine was, mine was, the worst interaction was when I found out the bitch was pregnant by somebody else.
Ooh, I would cry if I ever found that out.
Wait. Say that again? What is your worst interaction with a girl?
When I found out she was pregnant by somebody else while we were dating for over 2 years.
She was flirting with somebody else. Is
No,
crazy.
she was pregnant with someone else, like someone
Oh
else.
damn.
We were together for 2
So
years.
so she was cheating. So she
Yeah.
was cheating.
Yeah.
Damn.
Um, I
Well,
okay. If we're not going like that, I think my weirdest or my worst like interaction with the female is it's about to be crazy. Um, finding out like this girl's talking to me, right? We're not dating. Like she's just talking to me, right? And
Yep.
what is it called? And she had like a roster of guys,
uh-huh.
and um, she told each one of them that like, oh,
Yeah,
like
let me see if I
like
got
you're the
20
only
on.
one type thing, and
Yeah.
like I only want you type thing, right? And then come to find out, all the guys knew each other. And so we all sat in a call together and talked about this shorty and exposed her to like her parents. Roma, how you feel about that,
So
bro?
see, I can't really say anything because I don't deal with girls like that. But all I know is that it must have been tough.
Bro, it was critical, but and now you see like why I have like kind of like trust issues type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's because like people be saying stuff and then it don't be lining up, bro. Nah, that just got deep. I ain't gonna lie. That we just got deep on the first episode. I ain't gonna hold you. Might have to call this the exposed podcast, bro. Jesus.
But so
I
yeah,
can't.
my worst interaction.
What's up?
Uh, damn. as you know, I rarely have interactions with girls.
Right.
So, my worst interaction maybe. Okay, like listen, I would say lose, but I don't know. That's sort of like she's just dumb, you know? That's not really
She's
like
just something else.
she's just slow. So maybe my worst interaction might have been like Lolly.
Lolly's your worst interaction.
I would say so.
You want to give
Cause like
description on this person?
yeah, hold up. Like let me try to think on how to do it, bruh. All right, we all know she's the goth of goths, bro. Like swear to God. And then freaking, she's like the female version of Ryan. So like always depressing, always into. I mean, the thing is that Ryan isn't into dark stuff.
Right.
So as I was saying, uh, and then over here, like I was talking, right? We were talking.
Yeah.
I told you how we were talking to, getting my freaking hopes up, and then out of nowhere she just blocks me. After getting my hopes up, and that's why I call it my worst reaction with a girl because why would you get my hopes up?
Okay. 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 Hold on. Hold on. But I'm gonna put you guys on because y'all don't know about this. All right. So P Game and Lock in. Um, this girl. What's it called? She was flirting with Roman, and he didn't see it. But like, obviously, as someone that's taught the females, I've seen it. So I was looking at it, and I'm like, yo, this is clear as daylight. And then I talked to Lolly herself, and I was like, it's like, maybe I'm tripping, and you don't have to be honest with me. Like you could, like, or you could be honest with me, but like if you don't, it's okay. But do you like Roman? And then she was like, yeah, no, I do. I've been trying to flirt with him, but like he doesn't pick it up. And I was like, I could tell. Um, and like we had this whole conversation, and but previous to this, I was telling Roman, I was like, no, I'm like 99% sure like she likes you type thing. And he was like, nah, like that, that that's cat, bro. Lolly wouldn't like me type thing. Um, but like nah, I was like really
Yeah,
seeing
that's
it.
how low that's how low my confidence in my ex is. Just saying.
But you know what I'm saying? Um, they started like actually talking type thing. And I was like, yes, you know what I'm saying? He's doing it. That's like that one moment where it's like, it's Johnny. That's Johnny type thing, right? Um and I was like, yes, finally. And I was hyping him up because like he's talking to a shorty and like, you know what I'm saying? I saw it bright as day. And so I was like, I'm excited for him, bro. Come to find out, Shorty's just insane mentally, physically, everything. That's no diss to her. We ain't judging. We just pointing out the facts. That's it. But you know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, I don't know why she blocked you. I still don't know to this day. I think she still has
Like,
me added.
yo, you saw, bro, remember my reaction to me? I'm just like,
Uh,
oh, it was bound to happen, bro.
right.
like,
And it's like
like I was so calm about that. I don't know why.
well, it's because like you okay, not Roman's not like a really an over. Or wait, I don't think Roman's really an overthinker, but like
Nah.
that's right then and there. That's like that was giving like an overthinking type vibe, right? Because Roman was just like planning it
I,
out, like this might happen, like,
nah,
um,
it's not that I was like, oh, it might happen. It's not like an overthinking thing. I'm just like so I
accepting
got
it.
my hopes up. I got my hopes up. I'm not gonna lie, but I also was like, yeah, I'm not gonna really I'm not gonna be all that, all attached or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Whenever I was cleaning, I'd
And
ask
then
you for the things with the dogs, and they're like, I'm giving you, and I'm doing my
so
job.
yeah, I just you know So that's why I'm not really like
Leave me
all
alone.
that
Let me fucking
affected by
get on
that.
my
So,
phone. Forget the fucking dog already.
Kid in the background.
bruh, I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm nonchalant.
No, you really are. Like, um, and it's not like a bad thing. Like that's
I
actually like a
know.
really good thing because
You're the
like
one that keeps
there's moments
going.
where like you just have to accept it. Like you just and like if you're nonchalant, it's pretty easy to just like accept it and walk away, right? And that's how I am for like 90% of things. We're not gonna talk about the
I don't know
situation
why
now.
everybody hates on nonchalant guy.
Right, like nonchalant is a big vibe that you actually really want. You know, there is times where like that asks why are you nonchalant in a moment like this, but like the times for that are like pretty rare compared to how many times you should be nonchalant. So,
Yeah.
um, but nah, you really are like a nonchalant dude. Like you're really chill. Like something like, bro, World War III could be
Bro,
happening.
it's
It's just like,
funny
all
though.
right,
It's funny though. Like I don't know how I do it, but I'm still like worst interactions with not I don't even interact with girls, right?
right,
I'm short and get made fun of for it, right?
right.
I'm Mexican and then get made fun of for it.
Just get made fun of everything, basically.
And then I don't know. I sort of got gamer back. I'm fixing that up though. Don't worry. I got gamer back though.
Okay.
And then I get made fun of for that. And I don't know why, but people are calling me whitewashed for some reason when I
I
don't
wouldn't say
really
that. I
like.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. Literally, I think you stay more Mexican than you are whitewashed.
They're saying I'm whitewashed just because I don't know about Dragon Ball.
That that's that that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't
And also,
add
I
up.
do know about. I may not be like so expert at like
Right,
Dragon
like
Ball,
a
but I do
nerd.
know like a lot of stuff about it. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know why they're hating. That's
Okay.
one.
No. I like if it was like I don't know, maybe like hypothetically, like if he didn't know what's like how soccer was or like the best teams or whatever, that would be whitewash. Dragon Ball does not. You can't really call him whitewash for Dragon Ball when that's like not his place. Like
Yeah, anime is not really my thing,
right,
and there's a lot of Mexicans to show that just because you're not into anime doesn't mean you're whitewashed.
right,
It's actually insane. Oh my god, the
and
average Mexican is actually. That's what I'm thinking about it. It's insane, bro.
like
All we think about is trabajo.
right, and
Yep.
you know like what's it called? Like it's like like it would be different if like Dragon Ball originated in Mexico, right?
Yep.
That would be different, but it doesn't. Like we all know it doesn't. Anime doesn't even
It's
originate
literally
anywhere
across
else
the world.
besides like Japan or
It
Asia in
literally
general.
originated from across the world.
Right. So you can't call someone whitewash because they don't know Dragon Ball. That doesn't make any sense. You could probably call them uncultured, but like even then, like Dragon Ball is like it's big, but like even though I've watched it a lot, there even is some things that I still don't know.
What's also funny is that even if it was a thing, right?
Yeah.
What they forget is that I'm also part Puerto Rican, so like,
Right.
yeah, and it's kind of annoying. So yeah, I get made fun of for being Mexican, and I get called whitewash, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm the happiest guy alive.
Right. And you should be.
Gotta be like me, Zeke.
I'm trying, bro. I don't know. Lately, like usually I am. I don't know what it is, bro. Right now it's just like kicking my butt, bro. Um, I don't know. So I don't know if I can put
Oh,
that in,
I'm
but
about to end your relationship a little too early.
right, yo, you know what I do want to talk about? So I found out Roman, Charles edits my videos, right? We all know that, right? That's a common fact.
Yep.
But I didn't know, and Charles exposed himself about this. But Charles makes two separate videos of my video. So there's like the YouTube video where like everyone watches, And in that YouTube video, there's there's his video, and you might be like, what do you mean by his video? It's the raw video. So it's like he edits the
So like the
video,
VOD.
kind of, but like what I mean by that is like all the funny moments that like have like crazy cuss words, like it's not censored, all that stuff is a video that he made for himself to watch back and forth, right? So he gets like the director's cut of like the of the video, while YouTube gets like the movie type thing. It's
Yep.
like it's the most craziest thing. He showed me, and he's like, I have a folder straight for your videos, and then like my director's cut. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, because like your videos, don't get me wrong, they're funny just the way I edit them. I love it how it is, and I'm happy that you like it the way I edit it, right? But I also do want to enjoy it as like a video, but with like all the uncensored stuff. And I was like, that's amazing. I'm glad my editor loves my videos so much that he watches it on his own time. I have to get a photo or get the photo. But there's a photo of Charles, like his girl took a picture of him, and it's a photo of him watching my video, like the one he edited, like the director's cut type thing. He was watching it while he was eating, and then you just see him turn around, and he goes, "Why are you taking a picture, like a video of me?" And then she's like, "Bro, you're watching your own friend's video. Like this is the third time." And then he's like,
You're watching your boss's video.
Right? He's like, "I don't care."
So we started off with random facts, and we got in real deep into like
Pause.
crazy stuff. Well,
Yeah.
we got into like very what would be a good word for it?
You like some people would say like personal,
Yeah, we got personal, all right?
right? Oh, ew, we're like
It's
females. We
insane,
talked
bro.
about our feelings. I'm joking.
Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna stay nonchalant.
All right, but okay. So I have a question for Kid, and like I've been holding this back. And Kid, if you don't like, if you feel like it's not podcast worthy, like you don't want it on the podcast, we can edit it out. But I still want to ask you this question overall. All right, you ready, Kid?
Yeah.
So when I met you, right, Kid was a single Pringle. Right, he was having a fun blast time. He was on every single day. There was not a minute to his name that he wasn't on the game with me. Right, we would stay up to like 7 in the morning, even though we stayed up to, even though we stayed up the whole other day. Right, so once he got Crystal, like when he started talking to her again, I started to realize Kid was disappearing, bro. My dad was gone, bro. He was losing himself, bro. But my question is because I know like now, you know, he has kids with her, you know what I'm saying? He's living life, like he's enjoying it, even though, you know, sometimes we all have our moments where like everything just like falls to crap. But I have a question for Kid, and the question is, do you feel ever since Crystal came into your life again, because this is not the first time Crystal's been in your life, I you know, I know the history, but would you say your life is better with Crystal in it, or was it better alone?
Everything better with Crystal in it. She just needs to stop arguing with me.
Felt that.
I mean, that's like that's
valid.
marriage stuff, bro.
That's valid.
That's simple marriage stuff, bro.
That's valid.
That's,
Okay.
like if there's no drama in a relationship, then it's not really a relationship.
Right. Like everyone's gonna fight. Everyone's gonna have like their arguments or their disagreements, whatever. That's just a normal. That's human beings, bro. Don't grab the nuke. Don't grab the nuke.
Now, here's something that's been on my head for a while, bruh. How come the
Okay,
guy
you don't have to
that
grab
has barely any freaking like experience with a girl, right?
it. Right.
Gives such good relationship advice.
Okay, I can answer this. I can answer this. Because before, like, the glow up I had, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I actually started pulling shorties. I was the same way. So, to put in perspective, we like, see people in relationships 24/7, right? And we start to, like, what is it called? Analyze, what is it called? How, like like how good relationships are and like how bad relationships are and like what are the ways to fix it. But we obviously know we can't do that because we don't have a relationship. So we tend to give the best advice because we are more attentive on all this stuff and we are more open-eyed because everyone else they're in the relationship going through it, but us we get to examine everyone else. So we tend to get or well now I can say you because that was old me. You tend to give good advice because you can see everything that like should be fixed. Some of us are just blind to like everything else, and so we don't see the opening of like, oh, this is gonna fail in this way because you're doing this, you need to fix this, or um you need to open your eyes and see how much this person is doing for you, right? So it really it's really on that person, like you know what I'm saying. What's it called? You're mostly like around people that are dating people, right? So you are like, yeah, so like this guy definitely a cheater. She should not be with him, right? And this is gonna fall in and like those ways, right? And then if you like, if they asked you, all right, so like, how do you feel about this guy? Like, I've been talking to him and blah blah blah. You'd be like, these are all the things he needs to fix. I don't know if you want to be in a relationship with them. And then she'll look at you and be like, why should I be listening to you? Because you don't even pull girls. And then you could list off 30 other reasons why she should trust you. And that's the reason why, right? So it depends on the person. If they really are attentive, they'll know everything and they'll like that person will actually, you know what I'm saying, learn something from that relation or from that person that hasn't been in a relationship. But like other people, they just don't care and they just procrastinate and they don't do nothing and they don't really attend to anything. So they wouldn't know anything. But like you're attentive. Also, like you got your eyes open like 24/7. Like I could go suck a toe, run back, and he'll be like, "I saw you leave for 30 seconds. What did you do?" Like I'm like, "What?"
Suck a toe is like a weird example, but okay.
I don't know. I just give weird examples. My bad. All right, so actually that was a great ass question. I'm not gonna lie. That was a great ass questions. We're actually rolling with this. I like it. I like it. Um. All right, so here's another question. If you didn't have, let's say for a kid, video games, what would you be doing right now? Like, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Soccer.
Okay, well, okay.
Huh?
I said, oh well, okay, right.
I thought that would be pretty obvious, man.
Well, you never know. Like maybe kid wants to join the military. I don't know.
Fuck yeah, I would love to join the military.
Okay, so if you
I
didn't have
think he
video
will.
games,
It's not that he. It's not
what
that
would you
he.
do?
It's just.
Just like
I
join
want
the
to be a
military.
psychopath and kill everybody.
Oh,
Nice.
I don't think I could put that in there.
I think I
No,
could
I'm
support
joking.
him.
I think I could support him. Is crazy. It's crazy. You know, I'm leaving that in there. I'm leaving that in there, right? I'm leaving that in there.
Yes, I am
Disclaimer.
secretly a criminal.
Disclaimer. You know, we don't have psychopaths on the podcast. I promise. Yo, Roman, we're actually doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
You can stuff.
Oh, he said, give me Besso. All right, all right. So, what I did want to do is have like, what are they called? Not sections. Well, technically, but like they're called something else. Um, oh, segments. So I wanted to have segments of like different things, right? So, because I know like kid, he's like a criminal enthusiast, bro. He loves talking about criminals or like listening to criminal podcasts and whatever.
Oh, fuck
Um,
yeah, I love watching that shit.
right. So I did want to have like segments of like everyone's favorite topics and get other people's opinion on their topic. So like let's say like I bring up, oh, this person killed someone like this, blah 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 blah. Obviously, kid's gonna be an enthusiast and give me probably like 13 different reasons why he probably killed that person. But I would like then I would also want to hear what Roman would think because maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like I don't think Roman's a criminal enthusiast. Um, but like, you know, then
You
you
guys are funny. This is not something to put on YouTube, but it's probably gonna be said. I could probably kill somebody and hide their body. That's how
Yeah.
much fucking criminal mastermind videos I fucking watch, and how do I say it?
Maybe
Murder
we
mysteries and how to
shouldn't put
solve
that on
murder
YouTube.
mysteries and shit like that.
Yeah, maybe Kid's right. Maybe we shouldn't put that on YouTube, just in case the federal is looking at Kid's name.
Just
Like-
one day they're looking for.
You're gonna hear me missing. They're like, oh,
I love that we got to hear Crystal in the background for that. Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh my gosh, yeah, Crystal's missing. We
Yep.
know it's Kid's fault.
Oh, I'm slowed down.
He finally did it.
He finally did it.
I'm joking, babe. I'd never do nothing to you.
He says as he secretly already planned out the way to kill her.
I was gonna say. He says that as he secretly starts erasing the knife that's underneath his desk. Oh my gosh.
Start backing up the truck while she's trying to get in.
yo, no, cause can we talk about this? Yo, so my mom, we came back from like shopping or whatever, right? And she was watching Final Destination.
Hello, everyone. You're probably wondering who's speaking. That is not important because you are watching the Roaming Ghost podcast. So just consider me a ghost. I'm actually surprised you made it this far into the episode, made it to the very end. And I am so sorry that you lost so many brain cells, but I'm going to give you half a brain cell back. Did you know that bees communicate by shaking their butts? It's called a waggle dance. Look it up. It's really entertaining. They communicate and tell each other's directions by shaking their butt. I don't recommend that you do it because when you do it, it's weird. But when bees do it, it's actually cool. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the Roaming Ghost podcast.
Yes, the one thing about our podcast is we're gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. Tune in for episode 2 next week on Friday, and you'll hear more about this Final Destination. We thank you guys all for the love and support you guys have been giving us on the TikTok shorts that we've been teasing out and everything like that. We thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and I hope you guys come back for all the episodes. We're in it to do this. We are going to upload every single Friday from here on out, so please make sure you follow us. And give us a good rating if you're on Apple Music. Subscribe, like, and comment. And I guess we'll see you guys on episode 2. This is your host, Ezekiel, with the co-host of Penniless and the co-host of Roman Ortega. And this was the Roaming Ghost Podcast.